welcome to Quebec City, Canada, known for the most famous Winter Carnival in the world. This is a city where people come to embrace the outdoors and adventure. Home to 500,000 people, Quebec City is the capital of Canada's Quebec province. Founded in 1608, more than 400 years ago, it is the oldest French-speaking city in North America. With scenic views overlooking the majestic St. Lawrence River, this historic city has a truly European feel and charm.
Hi, I'm Colleen Kelly, and we're in Quebec City, Canada, the snow capital of the world.
In this episode of Family Travel, we'll show you what makes Quebec City, famous for its French culture and history, a perfect place for your family vacation. You'll see why people from all over the world travel here every year to experience Winter Carnival and the magical night parades. Join us as we take a tour through North America's only ice hotel, go tubing at one of the largest winter amusement parks, hit the slopes, ride along on our first ever dog sledding adventure, and experience an evening at one of Quebec's authentic sugar shacks. My name is Colleen Kelly, and when I was single, I lived abroad and traveled the world. Then I became a parent and wondered, how would I ever travel again? So I set out to find a new way to travel and get back to exploring the world family style. I'm here to guide you on how to get the most out of your family vacation. Pack your bags and join me, Colleen Kelly. We're going on vacation. The historic district of Quebec City is known as Old Quebec. Designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it is the only fortified city north of Mexico. The best way to take in the sights in Old Quebec is with a ride on the historic funicular that connects the city's upper and lower town. The only one of its kind in North America, the funicular is more than 130 years old. It offers a panoramic view of the St. Lawrence River while traveling down a cliff at a 45-degree angle.
Isn't it pretty? Look at this town, girls. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at this town. I mean, you feel like you're in Europe when you're here. This is just stunning. It's gorgeous.
After a quick ride down the hill, we end up in the heart of Old Quebec City's Lower Town and the Petit Champlain district, the oldest commercial area in Canada. This gorgeous street, known as Rue Petit Champlain, was once voted the most beautiful street in Canada and is lined with bistros and boutiques.
I feel like I'm in a little European village, and this is Quebec City. This is stunning. This is so beautiful. Look at this.
Even the record cold weather during our visit didn't take away from the city's charm. What started as a small riverside village is now one of the most popular areas in Quebec City and offers plenty of surprises as you explore.
Girls, look at this. There's our throne. I feel like I'm in Frozen right now. The movie. Let's sit down. Wow. Look, you're three queens.
The queens are
Well, the queen and princesses. Yes, Your Highness. What else would you like?
Did you make it warmer for us?
And who can resist sliding down a slide made of ice?
Oh my gosh! A little harder when you're mom. Okay. How fast am I gonna go, Shay? I think once is enough.
Next, we wind our way to Place Royale, where you can learn about French civilization in North America at the local museum.
We're here in Place Royale, and this is where Quebec City was founded. And I hear there's a hot chocolate shop that we just have to check out. Check it out?
Let's go.
After a quick warm-up inside, it's time to head to Old Quebec City's Upper Town. And if you're brave enough, take the stairs and climb up one of the steepest staircases in the city, known as the Breakneck Stairs. 153 steps to be exact.
Now there's a reason why it's called breakneck. It's because it used to be very slippery, very uneven, so people would just tumble down as they would try to reach a lower town, maybe faster than expected.
Mark Duchesne loves sharing the history about Quebec City. He also owns and operates the most popular tourist attraction in Upper Town. The Toboggan Slide, known as 1884, is located on the famous Terrasse Dufferin, a popular meeting spot for families all year round, overlooking the breathtaking St. Lawrence River.
1884 precisely is the first year where we saw appearing a toboggan slide on the terrace, Dufferin Terrace here, and that became very quickly a tradition. And nowadays it's more than 130 years old, and it's been exactly the way it is now for over 100 years old. So we see lots of families from all over, visitors from all over the world that come to experience this thrilling speed. The legend says we reach 70 kilometers per hour, 42 miles per hour, so that's pretty fast as you come down the hill.
Time to grab a sled and start climbing the stairs to the top of the hill.
We're here about to ride the oldest toboggan ride in the city, and it's one of the highlights when you come here. You can't miss it. You ready, girls?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna race. We're gonna win, right, Shay? All right. You ready, girls? Hold on tight. All right. Yeah. There you go. This is fast.
This must-do attraction is open all winter long and attracts 50,000 sledders each year. And riding the toboggan slide comes with a breathtaking view of Quebec City's most iconic landmarks. Chateau Frontenac, the hotel that looks more like a castle, is the most photographed hotel in the world.
1893, the hotel opened its doors, but then the main tower, the Chateau Frontenac, was erected in 1924. By far, it's the most photographed hotel in the world, maybe because people don't realize it's always been a hotel and never been a real castle. I say that this is the most beautiful spot in town, and to me, it's the most beautiful city in Canada.
There's no better way to experience the scenic outdoors in Quebec than with an exhilarating dog sledding adventure through the woods.
So I'm here in Quebec City at a dog sledding outfitter, and I'm here with Bruno, and we are going to learn how to dog slide, right?
Yes.
And you're going to teach me about this sled. Now, what do I need to know?
Well, take place, stand up in the back of the sled,
Okay.
like you will do when you're going to be driving.
Do this.
So you're holding the handle,
Like this?
and you're stepping on the brake.
Okay.
Step on the
This
brake
is the
now.
brake, right here.
There you go. So the brake is everything while you drive the sled. So basic rule, brake first, think second.
Okay.
And the second rule, hang on to the sled at all times. If you want them to be mellow, you just say, good dog, keep going. If you want them to slow down, you lower your tone of voice. Mellow out, boys, mellow out, and you do more
Okay.
brake.
It's like what I do with my children.
Yes.
Well, I'm super excited. I'm going to get my girls inside and
Yeah.
bring them here, and I'm ready to go.
We'll have a beautiful 1 hour tour.
All right, so we're here in Quebec City, and we're going dog sledding. I have never done this before. This is going to be so much fun. Are you excited?
So Atria is your leader.
Okay.
She's a 6-year-old female.
Can you pet her?
And yeah, go ahead.
She's beautiful. They're beautiful
And
dogs.
she's smart.
And she's smart.
To be a
too.
good leader, you gotta be smart. That's the first quality.
That's like me.
There you go.
A lot of people might see this and they'll say, oh, you've got the dogs pulling the sled. But what you do is you take care of these dogs and you make sure they get their rest, and
Yeah,
they love this, right?
Something that is important to understand is that a sledding team, it could be 6 dogs, but the 2 humans on the sled are part of the same team. When you're having fun on the sled, the dogs enjoy it because they feel your positive energy and they want to please you, so they want to keep going.
They're so great. You ready to go, girls? All right, let's get on our sled. Okay.
Good.
Good team. Oh my goodness. What do you think, Shay?
This is fun.
You having fun? Say woo! This is amazing. Wow. Allez! That means go. Allez! Allez! I love how this French. All right, you ready to help me drive this thing? Okay, let's go! Woo! Go! All right, get ready! This is incredible. If you have a chance to do this, you've got to do this. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And I can't believe I just did this. All right, are you ready to go? Oh, I'm a little French on the way too. Hatriatayi! Woo!
No visit to Quebec City would be complete without a trip to the famous Hotel des Glaces, the only hotel in North America made entirely out of ice and snow. Creating the hotel takes a team of 50 workers 6 weeks starting in early December. using 30,000 tons of snow and 500 tons of ice, which is all made on site. Since it opened in 2001, the Hotel de Glace has welcomed more than 1 million people from around the world. For about $200 a night, you can spend the night and experience one of the Ice Hotel's 44 unique rooms and suites for yourself. You can even get married here. The Ice Chapel is often used for weddings. In fact, nearly 500 couples have tied the knot right here, followed by a night in the hotel's honeymoon suite. This is one hotel you will never forget. Today, we're getting a behind-the-scenes tour.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Everyone, welcome to the Hotel de Glace. My name is Patricia, so I'm really happy to have you here with me. So the first thing I want to show you today is our beautiful slide. When you walk around here, you can go on the top of the glacier and then go down. If you go inside the glacier here, you can actually see everyone coming down.
Look at this. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's pretty, right?
Yeah.
So here it is.
Oh, look, they're going down the slide.
This year our theme is river. See all the little penguins on the line here. Some are playing instruments.
And it's different every year,
Every
right?
year. It's
because they
always
have
different.
to build it from the beginning.
From scratch, from the beginning.
Every year.
Exactly, every year.
To the ice hotel. It's cold.
So here we are in our ice shop. This is where we make our glasses. So we use lots of ice in the Hotel de Glace, of course. But in this ice, we use a bit more than 200 blocks of ice to make our glasses like this. Like last year, we made a bit more than 45,000 of those. And right now, you are going to make your own glasses.
Okay, I'm ready. I did it!
All right, so now that you all have your glass, we're going to head to the ice bar so you can all have your drinks, and I will tell you a bit about our different bars.
Okay.
Okay, excited?
Well, this is fun.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah,
You can
let's
follow
go.
me.
Touch the walls. This is the one hotel you can touch anything, right?
Definitely, yes. Oh,
Don't worry about handprints
we
or
need to
fingerprints.
get.
Wow.
And here we are in our beautiful neige bar, and here we have Maxime, who will serve you with pleasure.
What's hot? What's warm?
Warm? I have caribou. Have you tasted caribou before?
No, is it the special drink here?
It's very good.
Okay.
Red wine, spices, alcohol, and a little bit of milk.
You know, this has kind of been a dream of mine to come here.
Yes.
Yes, I've heard about it from so many people. But what do you say here when you toast in Quebec City?
Santé.
Santé. Santé, girls. Santé. The Ice Hotel, you cannot miss when you come to Quebec City. This is unique and something you've never seen before, ever. Santé.
Next, it's time to check out the rooms.
There's fire in here. There's a fireplace. Oh my gosh. Look, this is a room that you sleep in. It's a nice fire. I don't know how that doesn't melt the ice, but wow. This is cool. Look at this, girls.
We have 44 rooms in the Hotel de Glace.
44?
44 rooms. And we have 17 suites like this one. The suites are particular because they are all decorated according to the theme of the year. No, only 7 of the suites have fireplaces like this. We've had the fireplaces only very recently, but you know, they are completely insulated. I don't know if you want to try and put your hands near the window. You won't feel any heat coming out
Oh,
of
that's
it.
how it doesn't melt
Exactly,
anything. I
that's
was
why
wondering
there's
how
no
that-
heat. Of course, it will only warm your heart.
It's very pretty,
It's
though.
very pretty,
Yeah.
exactly.
How do people stay warm here? Because this is a question I've heard a lot. You know, I mean, you want to be warm at night,
Yes,
right?
of course. I understand that. So when you sleep here, you will always have a mandatory meeting with a guide who will tell you everything you need to do and to avoid to make sure you spend a comfortable night here. But the most important thing is to raise your body temperature. From 8 to 9, a team will clean the room and place a sleeping bag on your bed. So what happens is that you need to raise your body temperature in order to warm your sleeping bag yourself. So to do that, you can either go dancing in the bar section, you will have really good music over there, or you can go into the hot tub. You don't need to wear all your jackets and everything. You wear what you would wear at home.
Well, let's go to sleep. Let's go.
I'm
They
sliding.
can play around us while we sleep. This This is what parents do.
Since it opened in 2001, more than 55,000 people have braved the cold and spent the night at the Hotel de Glace.
This is so impressive. I'm not ready to sleep here, but it's very impressive. We love the slide and all of the lights through. I mean, it just looks like glass too. You think of ice and you don't expect to be able to see through it like you see through your windows. And it's just amazing. The craftsmanship is pretty impressive.
Elise, what do you like about it?
I like all the different color lights they use.
The man behind it all is Jacques Dubois, and for him, the hotel is a dream come true.
Everything started by my passion for winter and for igloos, I would say. I'm emotional every time I look at the suites that have been carved, imagined by all the team. Every inch of the ice hotel, every snowflake, I like it at the same strength equally. I'm still passionate and I don't see the limit of the imagination we can have in making this grow and evolve.
Quebec City is often referred to as the snow capital of the world. It's also home to the world's largest Winter Carnivale. The 2-week festival takes place from late January to mid-February. Carnival is a Quebec tradition dating back to 1894 that started as a winter celebration just before Lent. Today, the annual event draws more than 500,000 people from all over the world. The official king of Carnival is the one and only bonhomme, which means good man in French. And he is quite the celebrity here.
Welcome to Quebec City. My pleasure to meet you. Now, I'm the king of the greatest winter carnival of the world.
Tell me, is this great for families?
Oh, it's the perfect time to come with your family in Quebec City because we've got like 237 different activities for you guys.
Really?
Yes. Happy Carnival!
Happy Carnival!
With plenty of rides to choose from, this is the perfect place to play. There are ice slides for little kids and winter sports like dog-sledding, tubing, and ice hockey. Kids could even play foosball games on the ice or just sit back and relax and enjoy the sights with an old-fashioned sleigh ride. At Winter Carnivale, the fun just doesn't stop, even after dark. That's when the streets come alive. And thousands of festival goers line up to watch the Winter Carnival night parades wind its way through the city's upper town. The night parade features dozens of magical floats and costumes. There are more than 800 performers. Of course, it wouldn't be a parade without an appearance from the king of Winter Carnivale, bonhomme, who is always the star of the show. Quebec City is the place to enjoy the outdoors, especially during winter. Only a 20-minute drive from Quebec City is one of the best places to spend a day in the snow. This is Valcartier Vacation Village. The village features more than 35 inner tube runs for kids of all ages, 17 mechanical lifts, and a skating path.
We're here at Valcartier, the largest winter amusement park in America, and we are ready to go tubing. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
First up, the Tornado Tube Ride. It's called that because it spins in circles as you speed down the hill.
So right now, the girls are behind me, Greg's down there, and we're pulling up our tube, and we're gonna go down the hill. I'm hoping for my sake it's gonna be medium fast. Not too fast, but the girls, of course, want to go really fast. But this is what you can do here. Isn't this cool? I've never done this. Oh my gosh. I'm going to scream. Are you going to scream? Who's scared? Oh my God. Oh my God. After another ride down the hill, we head over to explore another part of the park.
but you just never know who you're going to meet as you're walking through the woods.
Meet you. Nice to meet you. Oh, thank you.
These three crazy otters, the park mascots, join us as we pile to take another wild tube ride. If you're looking for a real thrill ride, no visit to Valcartier would be complete without a ride on Everest, the highest accelerating slide in America. It stands 108 feet high with speeds of nearly 50 miles per hour. After they climb up the staircase to the top, Greg and the girls get ready to jump on a sled for the ride of their lives. Making it down Everest is definitely a badge of honor around here, especially for the big kids. With so many rides to choose from, it's hard to squeeze all the fun into just one day. To make the most of your visit, you can rent cabins on the property or take advantage of nearby hotels offering special deals. One thing's for sure, this is one winter wonderland your family will never forget. Time to hit the slopes. We're headed to Ski Relais, a quick drive from Quebec City and the perfect ski resort for families and children. Les Relais is one of the very first ski resorts in Quebec, dating back 80 years to 1936 when skiers first came to embrace winter sports. Today, it features more than 30 ski runs, including 5 green runs just for beginners. Perfect for first-time skiers. There's also plenty of intermediate and advanced runs for those who want more of a challenge. At the resort's ski school here, kids can learn to ski or snowboard with either private or group lessons, while parents enjoy some skiing of their own. Quebec is known for its maple syrup. It produces more than anywhere in the world. And there's no better place to learn all about it than at one of Quebec City's authentic sugar shacks. Here, in the middle of the woods, you can indulge your sweet tooth with delicious maple taffy before you and your family sit down to a traditional sugar shack meal. Sugar shacks are especially popular in spring when the sap begins to flow and maple producers start to make syrup. We start our visit with a quick lesson on how to make maple taffy.
Come here.
Okay.
I will pour the delicious maple syrup on the snow. You wait 5 or 10 seconds and the syrup will frozen.
Is this a tradition here?
Yeah, it's a really tradition. The children, they love the maple taffy. It's for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is so good.
It's sweet.
This
It's
is
good.
so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I can eat 2 or 3 of these. You know what I loved about this place? We came here and it was like in the middle of nowhere. And all of a sudden this huge shack is here and it's, you know, rustic and we get to make this and
In the wood.
wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, in the wood. The maple syrup. Very important, we use the maple sugar tree. Here we have 12,000 maple sugar tree and we make approximately 1 liter or 1.5 liters of maple syrup per tree. This tree you have 1 pail, when it's very big 2 pail, when it's very very big 3 pail, when it's very big. Per season?
Per season.
Yeah. The season is only 5 weeks, March and April.
Okay.
We make a good maple syrup with a good fresh maple water.
Yeah. Well, that's what Canada's known for, right?
Yeah.
And you're good at it.
80% of the maple production in the world, they come from Quebec province. 20% it's really
80% come from here?
80%, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah.
Well, we've learned a lot. Thank you for that.
Back inside, it's time to grab a seat at the dinner table and warm up with some hearty Quebec cuisine. The live folk music during dinner is guaranteed to put you in a festive mood and maybe even make some new friends.
I got it! This is what evening in Canada is like, right? How do we do this? Oh! Thank you, that was great. Woo! I love Canada.
After dinner, be sure to stop in the gift shop to check out the huge selection of mouth-watering maple treats. What an amazing adventure we've had here in Quebec City, Canada. We explored historic old Quebec while soaking in the city's gorgeous views, experienced Quebec's world-famous Winter Carnivale and night parade, learned how to dog sled in the wilderness, and who can forget the absolutely stunning, one-of-a-kind Hotel de Glace. I can't wait to bring my family back here again. And maybe next time we'll be brave enough to spend the night.
Thanks for watching. I'm Colleen Kelly. Enjoy making memories of your next family vacation. Are you ready? Here we go!